Santa Claus by Shilane.
I'm Detective Murphy. You two know why you're here, don't you?
Yeah, are you going to arrest one of us?
Not at this point, sister. You and your wise guy brother are here for questioning.
My name is Tara, and my brother is Ben.
Whatever.
We should have a lawyer.
Shut up, wise guy. We don't have time for some butthead mouthpiece to stall for you. I've got 100 million kids and their parents from all around the world pressing me to find Santa Claus. And you two are my prime suspects.
We told you, detective. We don't know anything about it.
Huh. Then how do you explain the sleigh up on your roof? We got reports about it as soon as the sun came up.
Well, we told you Santa was at our place about 2 in the morning. But after that, he left.
Funny, nobody in the world south of your location got any presents last night.
Maybe Santa just got tired and decided to go home to the North Pole.
What do you think he did? Catch a flight on Delta? I had to smack you good, sister. Besides, we've been in touch with Mrs. Claus. Santa didn't come home this morning. Now you two better start talking. We'll start with you, wise guy.
The name is Ben.
Whatever. Now you say that you saw Santa around 2.
Yes, I heard someone moving around downstairs. It woke me up. Of course, it being Christmas Eve, I know who it would be. So I went down to see him.
What was Santa doing?
Just taking some things out of his bag and putting them under the tree for Tara and me.
What did he give you?
A tie.
Were you okay with that?
Well, you can never have too many ties.
What about Sis here? What did she get?
I don't know. It was a little box, like a jewelry box. Why don't you ask her? And by the way, her name is Tara.
Whatever.
What I got was rather personal. I don't think I need to tell.
I could force it out of you, Sis. But no matter. My men are searching your place as we speak. Now, wise guy, did you talk with Santa?
Just a little bit of chit-chat. What it was like getting all the gifts made, flying around the world in one night. We talked about 10 minutes.
Santa had that much time to spend with you.
I guess time works differently for him. He can spend 10 minutes at every house.
And then what happened?
And then I told him I was sure Tara would want to meet him and that I would go get her.
And so you also talked with Santa?
Yes. Ben went back to bed, and I went downstairs. We talked for a few minutes. He had a few cookies with some milk, and then he said he had to go. But before I left, I teased him a little bit.
Teased Santa Claus how?
Oh, the business of pulling on his beard to see if it was real. I always wanted to do that. Turns out it is real. But then I tried something else. I tugged on his hair, and it came loose. Santa has a toupee. That got him upset, and he decided to leave.
You saw him leave.
Scooted her right up the chimney. Don't know how he does that. And then I went back to bed.
You, wise guy, you didn't hear anything else?
No.
You didn't go back downstairs?
No, I fell back asleep right away.
Are you gonna back him up on that, Sis? You didn't hear him getting back out of his room before you fell asleep?
No. But our rooms aren't that close together.
Huh. One of you two's gotta be lying. And I'm gonna find out which one.
Could something happen to Santa up on the roof? Maybe he fell down or something.
Santa doesn't fall off roofs.
Did you check the chimney? Maybe he's stuck.
Of course we checked the chimney. What do you think we are, amateurs?
Well, maybe somebody did something to Santa on the roof. Kidnapped him or something.
There was no evidence up there of foul play. And we haven't received any ransom message. To sum it up, sister, all the evidence points to one of you twos.
It's just circumstantial evidence.
Circumstantial schmircumstantial. Tell it to the millions of kids that didn't get any presents last night.
Yeah, we want a lawyer.
Lawyer schmoyer. And I'm sure the Supreme Court would back me up on this. Hurting Santa Claus. Now whichever you twos is guilty has 5 minutes to confess before we bring out the rubber hose.
Phone rings.
Murphy here. Check it out. Yes. Well, you don't say. Good work. Okay, we'll check it out. Good work. That was one of my men at your house. It seems that they found a pistol in the hallway cabinet. Either you two know anything about that?
It's something we bought a few years ago for protection.
Uh-huh. And if we dust it, whose fingerprints are we gonna find?
Probably both of ours, since we both practiced with it since we got it.
And if we test the two of you for gunpowder residue?
Go ahead and test it. I haven't used the thing in a year. How about you, Tara?
No. Over a year.
Uh-huh.
That's the best you got, Detective?
Shut up. We're working on other things.
Sure.
Phone rings again.
Murphy. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'll get right on it. They found 2 laptop computers. We need your passwords.
I don't have to tell you anything.
Me neither.
That's okay. A quick call to the NSA and we'll have them.
Why, you dirty son.
Hey, watch your language, butthead. Say, we could use a little air in here.
Murphy goes to the window and opens it. People are heard shouting outside. Murphy shuts the window.
What was all that noise?
There's a big crowd outside. Looking to lynch the two of yous, I suppose. Somebody better confess soon. Or it may get pretty ugly in here.
You're supposed to protect us, Detective.
Hey, we're talking half the town that didn't get any presents last night. Not to mention all those other people. Your faces must be all over CNN by now. Your only chance now is if we find Santa alive.
Phone rings.
Hello. Well, that was quick. Yeah. Very interesting. See what else you can find. Talk to you later. That was my computer man again. They got your passwords. Genius 5678 for you, wise guy. Ha! What a laugh. And yours, sis. Good girl 2004. So, have you been a good girl?
None of your business.
Now, sister, tell me about the ruby ring you've been wanting.
How do you know about that?
My computer man found that right away. The last 6 Januaries, you've been searching on eBay and some other places for a specific kind of ruby ring. But you haven't found it yet, have you? And why January?
Ruby is my birthstone. And I've been wanting that ring for a long time. I tried stealing one when I was 18 and almost got caught. You know, then I started hoping Santa would bring me one, but he hasn't. All I get is... No, never mind. Nobody else seems to have them anymore.
Detective, I don't see how any of this matters.
Maybe we'll see pretty soon. I think things are starting to come together. Tell me, sister, is this the only time you tried to steal jewelry?
I'm not saying anything without a lawyer.
Phone rings.
Murphy here. Well, that's getting us somewhere. Where'd you find them? And in the packages, too. Way to go. Well, sister, the boys searching your house have found something very interesting. Very interesting. It seems that you have a loose panel in your bedroom wall. And behind it was a bag containing 10 lumps of coal.
Yeah, so I saved lumps of coal. So what?
They also found a box that Santa left for you this morning, with 1 more lump of coal in it. Altogether, that's 11 lumps. 1 for each Christmas since 2004. You called yourself Good Girl 2004. Maybe you should be Bad Girl 2004.
You have no right to say that to Tara.
No? Well, there's something else I forgot to mention. When we spoke to Mrs. Claus this morning, we asked her to check up on the twos of you. It turns out that you, wise guy, have been on Santa's nice list all along. But sister here has been on the naughty list since 2004.
I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I only wanted Santa to give me that ring.
Tell me, where is Santa Claus?
Well, the people next door in the blue house, they have us watch the place while they're away. I have a key. Santa is tied up in the kitchen.
Murphy dials the phone.
We got a confession. Look at the blue house next door. She said he's tied up in the kitchen. Okay, sister. Tell me exactly how it happened.
When Ben told me Santa was downstairs, I figured that would be my chance to ask him about the ring. But he told me I was just getting coal again, so I got the gun. He still wouldn't agree, so I marched him next door and I tied him up.
Didn't you realize someone would notice the reindeer?
Well, I thought that eventually Rudolph would lead them back to the North Pole.
It seems that Rudolph wasn't with him this year. He must have had a head cold or something.
I hate Santa Claus. I'm gonna tell everyone he wears a toupee.
You won't get much a chance to do that, sister. You're gonna be locked up for a very long time.
Phone rings.
Murphy here. That's good. Really? Just that? Huh. Okay. They found Santa. And fortunately for you, sister, he's in good shape. He's going right back to work. And he's such a nice guy, he doesn't want me to press any felony charges. But since you've been a bad girl, he does want us to charge you with one misdemeanor.
What's that?
He was really miffed about you pulling on his toupee. He wants us to charge you with disturbing the peace.
Oh.